All right, let's talk about the conjunction. So right now, I don't know if you know what the Great Conjunction is, but Jupiter and Saturn are actually very close together in our sky. Now, this hasn't happened in 400 years. Check this out. This is from NASA. The Great Conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn. Look at they're sitting all close together. Sky watchers are in for an end-of-the-year treat. What has become known as popularly as the Christmas star is an especially vibrant planetary conjunction, easily visible in the evening sky over the next 2 weeks as the bright planets Jupiter and Saturn come together, culminating the night of December 21st. Tonight. In 1610, Italian astronomer Galileo pointed his telescope to the night sky, discovering the 4 moons of Jupiter, Io, Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto. In that same year, Galileo also discovered a strange oval surrounding Saturn, which later observations determined it to be its rings. These discoveries changed how people understood the far reaches of our solar system. 13 years later, in 1623, the solar system's 2 giant planets, Jupiter and Saturn, traveled together across the sky. Jupiter caught up with and passed Saturn in an astronomical event known as the Great Conjunction. You can imagine the solar system being a racetrack with each of the planets as a runner in their own lane and the Earth towards the center of the stadium, said Henry Throup, astronomer in the Planetary Science Division at NASA headquarters in Washington. From our vantage point, we'll be able to see Jupiter on the inside lane approaching Saturn all month and finally overtaking it on December 21st. The planets regularly approach and pass each other in the solar system, with the positions of Jupiter and Saturn being aligned in the sky about once every 20 years. What makes this year's spectacle so rare, then, it's been nearly 400 years since the planets passed this close to each other in the sky, and nearly 800 years since the alignment of Saturn and Jupiter occurred at night, as well as for 2020, allowing nearly everyone around the world to witness this great conjunction. That's right, anywhere in the world, you should be able to see this. Conjunctions like this could happen on any day of the year, depending on where the planets are in their orbits, says Thrope. The date of the conjunction is determined by the positions of Jupiter, Saturn, and Earth in their paths around the Sun, while the date of the solstice is determined by the tilt of Earth's axis. The solstice is the longest night of the year, so this rare coincidence will give people a great chance to go outside and see the solar system. Now, I have this awesome site that I found, and this, can you guys, is it not moving for you? Oh, man, that is such a shame. For some reason, it's not updating. So this, it is a little bit, I can see it. So you can kind of see, Saturn and Jupiter and Earth are kind of in a line. So Earth is in that center ring here. Okay, Earth is this little blue dot. Now, if I bring this down, you can kind of see, hopefully it'll show you. This is really cool. You can go in all directions and see in all different ways. And you can see Saturn and Jupiter are right next to each other. It looks like they're perfectly aligned. I mean, obviously they're not, but they are really close together, and that's very cool. And actually, I tweeted out a really incredible picture. I'm going to see if I can find it real quick. Did I tweet it? Oh, no. No. I must have liked it. Hold on, let me check my likes real quick. Check this out. This is a picture that someone took. Let me open this up so I can zoom it in. Look at that. That's a picture of Saturn, and there's Jupiter. I think, like, this is incredible because they're out there. All right, people have known for thousands of years. Well, maybe not thousands, but hundreds of years, I could easily say, about these planets. I mean, we just read about Galileo. You know, they had lenses, and they were looking at the sky, observing and seeing these planets, and they could see this stuff through, their lenses. So this is beautiful. I love this. That's Saturn. I've actually seen Saturn with my own eye. If you live in New York, I'm sorry, but if you do still live in New York, during the summertime, there's a place in Central Park every Saturday night that people set up like incredible telescopes, and you can go for free and just walk up and take a peek. One night I was there, and it was trained on Saturn. It's pretty incredible because you're in the middle of a city. You wouldn't think that you'd be able to see the stars, but you'd be surprised with these powerful telescopes.